Imagine using this in Season 6. Today we're going to talk about the best secondary weapons you can use in COD Mobile. Of course, FHJ or SMRS would be the obvious choice for respawn, but if you're running a loadout with Ghost or Cold-Blooded as your green perk, you should use a good secondary weapon that you can use in close range in case you run out of bullets and need to reload. Of course, in Search and Destroy, it is also important to have a reliable secondary weapon you can use in close range to finish the kill. Remember, it's faster to switch to your secondary than to wait for your primary weapon to finish reloading. This top 5 list was made by me and Nutella, one of the best players in the COD Mobile EU scene. He's currently underage so he can play for the world champs. Press F to pay respects. All gameplay and some of the Gunsmith builds in this video are provided by him. Without further ado, let's get on with the list. For the number 5 spot, we're going with the best melee weapon in the game according to Knife's iOS, the Katana. Believe it or not, this melee weapon is actually in the middle of the pack in terms of stats. So if you want a combination of range, speed, and swing rate, Katana might be the best melee weapon you can use. However, it is currently pay to win, so if you don't have it, you can opt to use the axe for the maximum range and faster hit registration than the Katana. As for my attachments, you can try this out if you want, but I recommend you try your own Gunsmith builds to see what you like best. Going into number 4, for me, Deagle will be taking this spot. Don't get me wrong, you can one-tap with this secondary if you hit a headshot until a certain range, but it's not the best secondary to use in close range. Its fire rate is not as fast as the other guns in this list, and you can use this more for medium to long range, allowing you to 2-tap from medium range. The Gunsmith build I use consists of the monolithic suppressor, tack laser, lightweight trigger, extended mag A, and granulated grip tape. All in all, this gives us a secondary with good damage range and BSA we can use for long range. With the third secondary weapon in this list, this might be a surprise, but we're going with the J358. This revolver is very useful for close to medium range as it can 2-tap quickly with its good damage and with it having a faster fire rate than the Desert Eagle. This gun is actually the preferred secondary weapon in COD Mobile Japan, and it's interesting because it's not that popular in other regions. Nonetheless, this is still a solid option as a secondary, especially in medium ranges. This build came from Nutella. He's using the classic red dot sight as an optic, MIP laser 5MW, lightweight trigger, 8-round reload, and shoulder stock wood. Personally, I'd replace the shoulder stock with an MIP custom light for more range. My top 2 secondary weapon is the Urinary Pistol. This secondary can one burst until at least 16 meters, which is nice, but really, we're using this weapon like the Pharaoh or the Chickum, where you can kill an enemy if you manage to land all 3 bullets. But in most cases, when you pull out your secondary, your enemy is already damaged, so you're gonna need to land 2 bullets to finish the job. In face-to-face situations, you can spam hipfire while moving around the enemy, something you won't be able to do as well with the previous guns in this list. However, it is a high risk, high reward type of weapon because if you don't finish the job with the initial burst, your time to kill will significantly get worse. For the attachments, you can use this build by Nutella, MIP Light Flash Guard, MIP Light Barrel, MIP Laser 5MW, that's a lot of MIPs, lightweight trigger, and extended mag A. This will be a burst secondary you can use close range and with better hipfire spread. The top spot in this list goes to none other than the newest secondary in the game, the Shorty. If you go and watch COD Mobile China Pro S&D matches right now, you're only gonna see Shorty as their secondary. It's very effective when it comes to tight areas, obviously in close range. That's why they almost always pull it out whenever they're trying to make a push in close quarters combat. If you build it right, you can one-tap until 15 meters, and with Shorty having a fast fire rate for a shotgun, you can get off your second shot right away if you didn't get the kill on the first shot. Its main weakness is its mag size, meaning you need to have good aim in order to get the kill. That being said, everyone in the pro scene has good aim, so if it's effective in eliminating enemies quickly in close range, of course they are gonna use it. For Nutella's Gunsmith, he has a build that's focused for ADSing. Marauder Suppressor, RTC Steady Stock, Tack Laser, Tactical Foregrip A, and OWC Stable. It's built with maximum bullet spread for ADSing, so make sure you blank scope or ADS whenever you use this weapon. However, you can one-tap using hipfire until 5 meters if you want to. If you're one of the people who don't consider a proper secondary weapon, you should know that it is crucial in many situations, especially in search and destroy. Equip a secondary weapon that's useful in certain maps and modes, or pick up your dead teammates or your enemy's primary weapon lying around. That's it for today's video. In case you haven't, make sure you leave a like and share this to your friend or teammate who still uses Akimbo Deagles. For today's question, I wanna know, what's your main secondary weapon? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.